special segment of FaceTime happening in my car. Well, the entire segment isn't happening in my car, but I am on my way to go check out Lights and sit down and talk to her. She's the Juno Award-winning songstress who just finished her American headlining tour, and now she is in Canada for 6 weeks doing her thing. Let's go check it out.
Lineup is frozen, so I can't even speak. What a disappointment, I had it perfectly.
Hey, I'm Lights, and we're here at BJJ in Toronto, where I actually worked on the choreography for the Ice video with my evil body double. We planned it right here.
And your evil body double in the video is not actually you. It's someone who looks exactly like you.
Yeah,
So tell us about it.
Yeah, the evil body double was not me, contrary to some speculation. She does look freakishly like me though, once her hair and makeup is the same way. I remember watching her do her scenes. It's just like an out-of-body experience.
I tried to do you right. Why'd you have to go and turn to ice?
So you just finished your headlining American tour, which must have been exhausting. So tell us about that and how was it and how are you still standing right now?
The American tour was a month long, and we're in a van. And it was one of those tours that, well, I don't know if this is normal, but it progressively got harder as time went on. And so at the last week, we were going up the West Coast, and it was like 10-hour drives between shows, but we had shows every night, so I was driving after shows and waking up early and continuing to drive. I learned to rely on the hour and 15 minutes that I go on stage, you know, because that's when nothing else can get you. That's when you're like, you're untouchable. When I write a song, I always have a visual component or some kind of sentiment or energy that goes along with it that came when I wrote it, and it will never go away. And with Drive My Soul, it was the rocket ship to the Purple Planet that was always in the back of my mind. With Ice, it was always a fight scene. So I actually made a video, a really homemade chintzy video for it a couple of years ago. And I cut out little like action figures, but it was them fighting. And basically the video I released last week is that with more of a budget and a body double and some Muay Thai training. There's something about the positivity and the energy and like the poppiness of the song contrasted versus the concept of the lyrics and the idea behind the song being about my inner battle with my pride. Basically, then I just got a little indulgent and started to live through the things I'll never be able to do in real life, like Mortal Kombat versus DC Universe as ranged fighting through different universes.
Now for a few months, and I watched your Ustream video actually the night before that it launched, and I think you were in New York. Tell me exactly how you're feeling.
It was really, I was excited about the record to come out because it came out the night after Ustream. It was the first time it would have come out in America. Now I'd come out in Canada a couple weeks previous, so I started to see how it was being received in Canada, and it started to drum up major excitement because of that. And I thought, okay, what's it going to do in the States? Are people going to have the same excitement about it? And it turned out it was just as amazing. I play a game called World of Warcraft, and if you do some random feat in the game, do certain things, or if you try really hard at something, you get an achievement, and it comes up and you get like achievement points. That's what that felt like. It was like, boom, first record out.
Let's talk about Twitter. You changed your name from Lights Noise to just Lights now. Are you the sole voice of @Lights, or?
Yes, I'm the person behind Lights, @Lights, obviously. But there is Jeremy the Bug, who I've commissioned a lot of my online work. Jeremy the Bug is a star.
He's turned into a sensation, and it's crazy. So is he just doing the Facebook stuff, or is he doing the MySpace stuff?
He does a lot of online stuff. He operates a lot of I'mLights.com, and he operates a lot of the news feeds that go down on my Twitter as well as his Twitter. It's basically the most clever technology-wise Junebug that I know. There's a lot of platforms now and ways of interacting with fans, like YouTube and Twitter and Facebook and all these different ways, and they're all pretty equal. I mean, you're accessing each of those crowds. There's people that go on Facebook that don't go on Twitter, or they don't go on MySpace, so it's important to keep your hands in all of them. But as far as streaming music, people always go to MySpace. MySpace is the social media for music, in my opinion. I'm Lights, and you're watching Crystal on FaceTime.